let's go over games happened on Tuesday night in the NBA. Let's jump into it. The first game is the Toronto Raptors. Oh boy, Toronto Raptors and the Orlando Magic. Van Vliet went off. 54 points. Not only is that a career high, it's also Raptors as a franchise career high. Guys like Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady both played for the Raptors, and they never scored over 50 while they were there. So this is obviously Fred VanVleet can shoot 74% every game, and the weird thing is he only attempted 23 shots. You would think he attempted 30. He only attempted 23. Cannot miss from the 3-point line. 11 for 14. And after this game in the category league, he is ranked 13th. So averaging this for the season, he's still averaging only 20 points after this explosion. So I think moving forward, he's still gonna he's not gonna be a 25 average scorer because there's too many guys on the Raptors, right? And the style of basketball they play, no one is gonna score 25 points. But he definitely can score 20 points. 3.4 threes, maybe that's also a little bit high, maybe around 3. 4 rebound is fine. 6 assists is fine. And 1.8 steal is also fine. He's been blocking a lot of shots. 0.7 blocks been averaging. And he got 3 steals and 3 blocks here, which is I think I expect the block numbers. He should be like a 20. I see him as a maybe 25 and top 30 guy, maybe. So if you can sell high, if you sell high for Anthony Davis, if you get no one is really gonna to do this trade. But if you can get a Jimmy Butler, I would do it, right? Some of the guys that people probably are low on, right? Guys like that. I would even trade him for Jeremy Grant, to be honest. It really depends on what you need. Jeremy Grant is going to give you more blocks and more points, while Van Vliet is going to give you more steals and assists. And Kyle Lowry also got a triple-double. They did play the Magic, though, so not a good defensive team. A triple-double for Kyle Lowry and 4 steals. That's good to see. Lowry's ranking this season... Lowry. He's ranked 50th. He might just be in that range. One thing I noticed from him this year is his steal numbers was quite low. After this game, he's averaging 1.1. So he was averaging maybe 0.9 before the 4th steal game. I think he's just getting older and older, and the assists, the steals are just harder to get, right? As an older guy. And Aaron Baines played 32 minutes, while Chris Boucher played 18. It's very frustrating. Nick Nurse went back to they play Vucevic inside, so Aaron Baines, you don't really worry about this guy. 30 minutes he didn't do anything, or you still hold on to Chris Boucher. If your team is struggling, like trying to make the playoffs, trying to make a trade with the best team in the league. If you're not in a taco league, guys should know Chris Boucher is valuable. So just trade him for top 100 guy. Just try to get anything back. You don't drop him. And it's very possible for the next 5 or 6 games, Chris Boucher is not gonna go off, right? He only got 1 block shot here as well. But you still hold on to him. The upside is too high. Siakam 36 minutes, pretty empty line. With Van Vliet going off. Norman Powell had another great game. He's really worth taking a look. I know OG is out, but this game weirdly only 20 minutes, but he's playing too well at the moment not to pick up. Pick him up and see what happens, right? And then on Orlando Magic side, Vucevic took 19 shots, grabbed 18 rebounds, no defensive stats, but that's really good. 21 and 18, and while Evan Fournier had 21 points, 2 blocks, and 4 assists. Yeah, this man has been blocking so many shots, it's crazy. 20 points is really good. Somewhat struggled from the free throw line, but I don't expect Evan Fournier to be a good defensive guy. Mainly give you maybe 17, 18 points a game and a little bit threes. That's about it. Cole Anthony, 16 points. He's been playing better. Only 2 assists here, but he's worth rostering. The minutes is there. Terrence Ross, only 23 minutes. keep an eye on Terrence Ross. He just the minutes with all the injuries, you would think that him coming off the bench, he would maybe play a little bit more minutes, but the minutes has been low for him. And right now he's ranked 132nd in 9 categories. So we'll see if he has another couple bad games. You can move on from him. Let's go on to the next game. It's game of the night on TNT. Clippers versus Brooklyn versus Clippers. Brooklyn got the win. Their offense is just too good, scoring 120 points just very easily against this Clipper team. Kawhi and Paul George, you know when these two guys are serious, when they play a good team. Both took 24 shots, right? Kawhi 30. Yeah, Kawhi is he? What is he ranked? He's ranked number 2. I don't really think he's gonna get. None of it is not sustainable. 26 points, 2 threes, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 0.7 blocks, and maybe free throw come down a bit and field goal come down a little bit. But he's still easily a top 5 guy, and it's the right year to pick both Kawhi and Paul George because both guys are on revenge tour, right? So maybe that's one thing to consider. Superstars that struggle in the playoffs, coming back next year wanting to prove everybody. Paul George, 24 shots. Did not shoot 50%, but still really, really strong game. Good to see him getting 2 steals, 6 assists. I think his rebounding number has been down a little bit this year. Same thing with Kawhi, interestingly. But the rest of it looks fine. Serge Ibaka only 20 minutes, while Zubac played 16, because they played the Nets, so they wanted to go small. While Nicolas Batum went off, 21 points, but you mainly want him to give you those assists, those steals, and blocks. But he gave you points, which is a nice surprise. Reggie Jackson, he's worth picking up until what's his name? Patrick Beverley comes back. 9 points here. The minutes are there, but with Kawhi and Paul George, the usage is gonna be low. But he should be getting a little bit of assist, some rebound, and 2 steals here is also good. Marcus Morris, he's really just 3 points. There's just way better guys out there on the waiver wire. And on the Nets side, James Harden played 43 minutes. And the game didn't go to overtime. So I don't know. The Nets are trying to run Harden to the ground. But he's an Iron Man, so I'm going to give him credit, thinking he will probably stay healthy. Just the style he plays, right? Doesn't really jump that high. And he's really, really strong. So, whenever he goes inside, I'm not too worried about Harden getting hurt, even though he played 43 minutes. He got a triple-double, 1 steal. Harden this year, he's still as bad as he, was playing. He's still the 12th ranked player in 9 category league, right? If you forget about his turnover, his ranking is gonna go up a little bit as well in the 10th range. The biggest problem, although his scoring has dipped a lot and his threes dipped, so that impacts his free throw just a little bit as well. But the assist has been huge, right? He's averaging 7-8 this year. He's averaging 11. So he's probably going to lead the league in assist this season. But the steal numbers is a little bit low. But either way, he's still very, very strong. I think he has room to improve, in my opinion. While Kyrie and KD both... KD only took 13 shots, got 28 points. So he should be a top 5 guy, Averaging 31 points, leading the league... Bradley Beal is leading the league, but I wouldn't be surprised he averaged 20 and 29 easily for the season. This game, no assists because Harden's got all the assists, no steal, 1 block. Overall, just has been a huge field goal anchor on your team. It's really scary. While Kyrie, 39 points, 15 for 23. Yeah, these two guys, both him and KD's efficiency. KD is shooting 53% from the field. So is Kyrie. And both guys are shooting plus 90 from the free throw line. Those guys, even though Kyrie only going to the line 4 times, which doesn't really have that high of an impact. But damn, just crazy stuff. I only got 2 assists here, so maybe with Harden coming in, Kyrie and KD can maintain their scoring average and maybe even a little bit more efficient. But the assist gonna dip a little bit. But their overall value is actually up at the moment, I think, since Harden trade. Jeff Green, 31 points, 31 minutes, didn't really do much. Struggle from the field. Joe Harris, 5 for 11. Both guys you can stream. It's worth streaming because they're gonna get huge minutes. DeAndre Jordan, it's really close to drop territory. Only played 60 minutes here, and versus other teams he only played 20. So the upside is capped by the minutes. I'm okay moving on from him. The next team is the Grizzlies and Indiana Pacers. Wow, Pacers score 134 points. Grizzlies, their rotation is just very, 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 very weird. Right? D'Anthony Melton went off last game, played 22 minutes here. I mean, still had a great game. 6 assists and 2 blocks. This man, give him 20 minutes, he'll fill up the stat sheet. But the upside is kind of limited. If you need those defensive stats, you can grab him streaming, whatever, right? But just remember the minute's going to be inconsistent. Some nights he would just give you absolutely nothing, playing maybe 16, 17 minutes. Some nights who play 25 and give you 2 steals and 2 blocks, right? Tyus Jones had a great game last game. This game just 21 minutes here, didn't really do much. While Desmond Bain got his 26 minutes, played quite well, and Gorgie Game got his 25 with Valanciunas out. I think both Gorgie Game and Xavier Tillman, they're worth streaming until Valanciunas comes back. It might just be next game, which is on Thursday. Brandon Clark, you must roster him until JJJ comes back, which is a month away, and then see what happens. Don't know what JJJ comes back. What's that gonna do for the rotation? Gorgie J is not gonna get minutes. I don't know if it's gonna affect other guys, right? But the Grizzlies, they're playing crazy number of players. They play 10 here. While Dylan Brooks, 27 minutes, he was a minus 25, the worst on the team. While he put up the best fantasy stat, 25 points, 3 steals and block. If he's shooting the ball this well, he's worth streaming. But if the shooting falls off, you can't just drop him. But for now, you can, he's pretty hard right now. Just you can stream him for sure. While Ken Anderson is getting pretty tough. You still hold on to him. Only 20 minutes. Don't know. Maybe it's a blowout. John Morant's minutes has been under 30 minutes. In quite a few games. 2 steals and block is good. 5 assists is good, but everything else is underwhelming. And on the Pacers side, Justin Holiday, 31 minutes, give you 2 blocks. So he's worth rostering. Just the minutes are so high. Sabonis just destroyed the Grizzlies. 32 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. Yeah, Sabonis is so strong this year. See, if you don't worry about the free throw, he's top 20 guy easily. Miles Turner, 22 point year. Blocked 5 shots. The steals are gone, but doesn't matter. He is currently ranked. He's 8th ranked player in 9 category league, averaging 1.2 steals and 3.9 blocks. Right. Crazy stuff from him. Jeremy Lamb had another great game. Only 26 minutes, but he's also in 9 category. You got to pick this guy up, especially in 12 teams. 19 points, a steal, 3 assists. Super efficient from the 3 and from the field. While Malcolm Brogdon, he's gonna give you 20 points and 7 assists, in my opinion. Let me change my camera real quick. He can give you that, no problem. It's just the only thing wrong with him is just his steal numbers were so high to start off the season. He still got 1 here, so I'll be happy if I'm a Brogdon owner. Give me 1 steal a game, right? Rebound kind of only 2 here, but really efficient. As long as him and Sabonis stay healthy and Miles Turner, those guys gonna be a monster. Not a monster, but all 3 guys, monsters moving forward. Just hope they can stay healthy. Montgomery, you can really forget about him. The minutes are not there. And TJ McConnell, if your team needs assists and steals here, definitely grab him. Just huge numbers, 7 assists and 4 steals and block. Jesus Christ, and his minutes has been up. If he plays 20 minutes, he's giving you 5, 6 assists. Imagine he plays 25, 26, right? Really, really valuable in category leagues. A guy like TJ. The next game is Trailblazers and Washington Wizards. Wizards lost. Good to see him. Good to see Blazers get a win. Both teams are just struggling massively at the moment. Damian Lillard, 23 shots. Didn't really shoot the ball from the ball right, that well, right? If he make 1 or 2 threes, close to 40 points. 1 block, 8 assists. Yeah, with all the guy out, he should be a top 5, top 6 guy. He's ranked 9th at the moment, but with all the usage going to him, he should be really scary. Gary Trent Jr., yeah, he's the guy with the highest upside. All the Blazer guys are playing such high minutes. 40 minutes here, must roster him for points and threes. He's not going to give you a lot of other stuff. 2 steals here is nice. Some nights he will shoot 80% from the threes, right? Sometimes he will make 0 threes. Ernest Cantor, he should be I view him as a top 50 guy with Nurkic out, right? 2 steals here, which is interesting. He usually not a steals guy. 15 rebound, yes, he can do that with 35 minutes. 14 points and efficient, sure. Efficient from the free throw line, yes. Rodney Hood started play 35. It's just interesting. While Melo only got 26 points. So I guess both Rodney Hood and Melo, well, I'm not too interested in Melo if he only played 25 minutes. If Rodney Hood moving forward is starting, I will take a look at him. While Robert Covington had his best game for the season. 6'10", made 5 threes, 19 points. Hopefully Lord can continue this. And the defense's stats, it's already there. He will give you, I think he can go up from here. And on the Wizards side, after a crazy win over the Nets, they fell flat again. Bradley Beal had 24 points. 24 shot attempts, 37 points. He can average 33, 34 points. Taking 24 shots, and it doesn't really matter who is coming back. Him and Westbrook is taking all the usage, right? Willie 3 for 5 on the free throw line. Maybe one thing I worry is maybe the steal numbers. Maybe he's just playing all the offense. The steals and block numbers going to be down, and the assist numbers. Robin Lopez played 12 minutes, 1 for 1. Interesting rotation. While Davis Bertans 30 minutes. If you play 30 minutes, he's struggling huge at the moment. But keep an eye on him. Once he hits some threes, he'll be valuable. He can make 3 threes, 4 threes, even close to 4. He's like a Buddy Hield, maybe with low scoring, but better efficiency. He's just struggling so much this season. And Russell Westbrook played 33 minutes. Another, a great efficiency game from Russell Westbrook. No steals here. His steals, this year has also been down huge. In 9 category leagues, he's ranked 138, right? Averaging 21 points, which is fine. Almost 10 rebound, 10 assists, but only 0.9 steals. He's a pretty big steals guy, and the 2 efficiencies are really bad. So, that's just who Westbrook is. It's not for everybody. So if you try to trade him, it's really hard to move a guy like Russell Westbrook due to those all 3 efficiencies. You can just only hope his efficiency improve. But the counting stats are there, and hopefully he can get more steals, right? And I think his free throw should really go up here from here, 67% and 41% from the field. I think both should improve. And Rui Hachimura had another great game, but they did play the Blazers, right? Ernest Cantor, not a great defensive guy, and Portland is not known for their defense. It's just one game. If you want to stream him for points and rebounds, sure, and he give you great efficiency. But against certain teams, he's not going to do much. What is his rank for the season? He's ranked outside of 200. Right? But if you play 34 minutes now, maybe it's worth taking a look. Nobody else is that interesting on the Wizards side. But, it's been a mess for them. The next game is the Jazz and Detroit Pistons. Pistons played, so that's good. Wayne Ellington, 18 minutes here. He was so hot last week. This week, 18 minutes here. I'll be okay just dropping him. To be honest, I don't really see that. Nobody think his hot shooting is going to continue. So he's just a 3-point streamer. Mason Plumlee, really strong game. 7 for 11, 14 rebounds. But the minutes were never high. He may never play 30 minutes, so his upside is capped a little bit. But he's putting up stat line like this, you have to roster him. Blake Griffin, so up and down. You only stream him. Jeremy Grant, just 27, another scary game. And his free throw efficiency is scary. Shot the ball well from the field. 2 threes, 27 points, 3 blocks. He's a pretty big blocks guy. For assists is also nice for him. For rebounds a bit low, but overall Jeremy Grant, he should be a top 20, top 25 player. To be honest, if he gets a little bit more blocks, his ranking will be very scary. He's only averaging 1.1. Maybe he can get more. Dylan Wright. 4 steals, you have to roster him until Killian Hayes comes back. If this man gets 30 minutes, he put up some crazy defensive stats, give you some crazy. Josh Jackson, great, right? He played 30 minutes while Wayne Ellington only played 18. But I don't think Josh Jackson can do this every game. Great efficiency though. They do have a back-to-back coming up, so he is worth streaming for that back-to-back because guys like Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose did not play this game. So those guys are gonna be out, so he'll get more runs. And on the Jazz side, Bogdanovic, they just maybe he heard me talking shit. He started playing better and better. 18 points. If you want to pick him up and is some owner dropping, yeah, sure, right? I just don't think he's gonna score maybe 14, 15 points. That's valuable, right? That's give you value, but it's not gonna do anything else, to be honest. A little bit threes, just some points and stream guy, like a Wayne Allenton. He give you one steal here, that's good enough. Royce O'Neal, he's been playing so well. It's worth taking a look. Stream him for sure. I'm even okay with you rossing him, right? Took 11 shots here. It's great. And Jazz as a whole team playing so well. And he's been getting 30 plus minutes pretty consistently. Giving you those rebound, assists, steal, and block, right? And even hitting some threes. Good efficiency. Don't really turn the ball over. Rudy Gobert only took 4 shots here. 3 blocks. Yeah, okay game from him. Just not a lot of rebounding and scoring this game. But you don't really expect the scoring, but you expect more rebound and better. Take just a little bit more shots, so that he give you field goal value. Donovan Mitchell, another great game, but his problem is not getting the defensive stats. Getting a lot of assists, shot the ball really well. Somehow choked from the free throw line. But Donovan Mitchell this year he is ranked 78th. The scoring is fine, maybe a little bit more, but the steals is just too low at the moment, 0.7. If he can get 1 steal, he'll be a 50 guy, right? They call him the Spider. A Spider should get me a lot of steals, so hopefully get more steals, but maybe not. It's been 2 seasons. Mike Conley, another great game, just 20 points. Mike Conley is not a sell high. I think he can do this all season. Back in when he was on the Grizzlies, he does this every season. So he's just healthy this year. Joe Ingles, 24 points. Yeah, not really. To give you 6 assists, he's only worth streaming if you need some of those assist numbers. Jordan Clarkson's minutes is down. Still give you 12 points, but I expect him to get more minutes. Maybe Bogdanovic playing so well is affecting Jordan Clarkson. Hopefully Jordan Clarkson can get his minutes. Maybe it's a blowout. I don't know. The last game of the night is Golden State Warriors and Boston Celtics. Celtics got the win. Warriors lost again by 4 points. Daniel Theis and Tristan Thompson both got plus 25 minutes, which is very interesting. Daniel Theis is the better option here. 8 points, 11 rebounds, a steal and block. You can roster him at this point, plus 24, while Tristan Thompson was a minus 4. So their center rotation, while Robert Williams only played 8. It's a mess. In 8 minutes, he blocked you. Oh, that's Grant Williams. Blocked you 2 shots. He didn't really give you anything. So if you somehow stream him, you still hold him because Celtics have more games coming up. But he's not a roster guy for sure. The minutes too inconsistent, and he will never be this season, unless Daniel Theis or Tristan Thompson, one of them gets hurt. And even when that happens, he's not gonna get 25 minutes, right? Tristan Thompson, pretty good game, but only stream him for rebounds. He literally give you nothing else. Jason Tatum, 20 shots here, pretty empty, no steals or blocks. 4 threes is nice, 27 points. While Jaylen Brown again took 20 shots. I thought his usage should be down a little bit, right? How many? Jaylen Brown, where is he at? He's ranked 23rd. I still think he's like a top 40 guy. His scoring has 26 points. Still, I expect this to be in the 23, 24 point range. So 2-3 points, and yeah, he's shooting 52%. What is up with these efficiencies? Just crazy. Like both KD and Kyrie shooting 53, and with Jaylen Brown, maybe it's even a bigger surprise, shooting 52.5%. This got to calm down, in my opinion. His field goal is just crazy. His free throw, I think, is also a bit high, 76%. Maybe he can sustain at this level. And he's taking 19.6 shot attempts a game. That's got to be top 5 in the NBA. KD's only for a guy like KD's only taking 19.4, and he's averaging the second most points. right? Bradley Beal is obviously a different story, taking 26 shots a game. Maybe he can stay at that level for Bradley Beal. Kemba Walker took 18 shots. Pretty good line. Not great efficiency-wise, but he's going to give you scoring and threes mainly. I don't expect him to get a lot of assists or steals. He's not that guy. And on the Warriors side, Steph Curry tried. Another great efficiency game. Curry, I view him as a top 5, top 6 guy, but his ranking this season has not been that high. Even after this game, he is ranked. What is he ranked? Sorry, he's ranked. He's ranked 10th at the moment. He should move up to 6 or 7 range. Because CJ McCollum is 7th, Curry is obviously better than that. Joel Embiid, Curry is better than Joel Embiid in my opinion, Miles Turner. So that's 3 guys. Without those 3 guys, he's like 7th ranked. So he should be in the 6th or 7th range, in my opinion. Strong getting 3 steals, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, no problem. Cal Oubre has started playing better, putting up better fantasy stat, but he was a minus 25. Maybe him and the Warriors is not a good fit, right? Maybe it's time to stop buy low from him. It's almost, I don't know, they're playing 20 games. I don't really know what can turn Cal Oubre around, right? Just not a good fit, and they try to move him. Maybe that's one thing you can hold on to him, is that hoping he can get moved. But it's very, very rough. At this point, I don't know if I want to buy low. If you own him, just hold on to him. Hopefully he gets traded. He's really up and down. Maybe he'll have a couple games, good games together. They did play the Celtics, which is a pretty good team. We'll see. Minus 25, while the rest of the team, look at their starters. 4, 5, 7, all the starters are positive while he was at minus 25. And his minutes also low, right? Kevon Looney only played 30, he got hurt. So don't know who's going to take his minutes because James Wiseman also out. Draymond Green, good to see him playing 36 minutes. And he gave you 2 points. But that's okay, he gave you 2 steals and 2 blocks. Because he had a great game, 11 rebounds. If he can't do this, well, he's not going to average this, but if he can give you, let's say, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block, that's really, really, really good value, right? But he's still going to give you 5 points. If you're not pounding points, it's hard to hold on to him. You still hold on to him, but maybe you can make a trade. We'll see. Andrew Wiggins, 15 points, a block. His biggest category this year is block, and he's pretty consistent getting you those 17, 18 points, right? That's already good enough. Like a mini Porzingis give you 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. He's going to give you 18 rebounds, a block. A little bit more assists and steals than Porzingis. That's it for all the guys, all the games. See you guys tomorrow.